And go ahead.
So here to speak to you from Montgomery County is pathonetary Mark Levy.
All right.
Thank you. It's very good to be back here again. And I'll tell you, a lot of people say, you know, what is pathonetary? And I understand after being in office for 2 terms, you know, a lot of people don't even know what it is. But I want to tell you something about it. Not only does it just do the civil filings, but there are things that you do not know about the office. One of the things in the office is protection from abuse. And I want to give you a story how it all started and where we are with it now. In '07, I got elected because of you. Before I got sworn in, I went to my office to say hello to my new staff. To the left of me was a woman. When she turned to her child, I noticed she had a big black eye. I knew immediately that was my protection from abuse office. So I went in, I got sworn in. When I came back, I asked, what happened to that woman and that child? They said, she left. And I said, okay, was the paperwork filled out? They said, no, Mr. Levy. I said, please, Mark. He said, it takes all day for a woman to get a protection from abuse order. I said, why? He said, well, that's the way it's always been done. Here's the manual. I took the manual and I put it right in the trash. I said, no woman is going to come to Montgomery County on my watch and have to wait all day for PFA. It took me about a month and a half. We have it now got down to an hour and a half. That is only one of the aspects of my office. The other aspect is electronic filing. I don't want to bore you with it, but not only is it just the ease of it, you can actually be at a Phillies game and doing your filing, it's lowered the caseload throughout the state. So much so that we just got a letter from the AOPC, which is Administrative Courts, for the Supreme Court, of a national award that Pennsylvania won, give me all the kudos. I give those kudos to you. Without you, I do not get into office. I am fully aware, if you go to your local supermarket and say, who is a pathonetary? Most people say, what is a pathonetary, unless you're a lawyer or a judge. But the significance of the taxpayers' money that we save in the office through not only electronic filing, but also through an automation account. It used to be called a slush fund because it was used for such conventions, trips. I have used it to update the entire courthouse to the tune of $1.2 million. Is that a story? No, that's a fact. That's a fact that you can look up anywhere in the courthouse. Do the judges love it? More than you know. More than you know. It has eased the entire, not only in Montgomery County, but the state has recognized. In fact, they want to use us as a model to take it to do throughout the state for themselves. I do want to touch base on one thing as I go back, because I don't want to bore you, but I want to wrap it up with this. This office is not about Mark Levy. It's about you. You, the taxpayer. The efficiency of money, the electronic filing, the automation account that has been used for not just for updating the courthouse, but also for the law house. At 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, when the courthouse is closed, it's never closed to me. That's why I've given the law house the iPads they needed, so at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, when someone is being domestically abused and that child had to sit there and actually watch the mother be interviewed. And in one case, I was told from the law house that a child was actually catching the blood of the mother as she was being interviewed. That's no longer in existence because now those iPads are used to keep the child occupied. So the mother, when she's being interviewed, okay, knows that their child is being taken care of. Now, I will tell you this, not everybody in the courthouse was happy that I got those iPads. A party, not on my own, said they shouldn't be used for that. They should just stay in your office. I said no. That's not going to happen. They're not going to gather dust at 5 o'clock when I leave, so they can't be used at 5 o'clock in the morning when they are critically used. Are those my words? No, they're the law house words. I keep a letter in my pocket that I recently received. Thank you, Mr. Levy, for the critical use that you have given to us through that fund. And it has helped the mother and the child. So when I started in '08, I came in not knowing that woman and child. I was not sworn in. I couldn't help that woman and child that day. But since I has been sworn in, I vowed to myself, never again on my watch will a woman ever have to go through that with their child as long as I'm your pathonetary. Thank you.
Good. Well, how'd that feel?